All right, I just wanted to give everyone a bit of an update on this YouTube channel. For those that have been following me for some time now, thank you so much for following me and supporting me on my journey living with motor neuron disease. And for the few of you that might come across this video and go, who the hell is this guy? My name's James. I am a married dad with 3 young children. And in June 2021, I was diagnosed with a terminal illness called motor neuron disease. And since then, I've been trying to find a way to share my journey and raise awareness for this awful disease. Now, luckily, if you can call it luck, I have a fairly slow progressive version of motor neuron disease, but it is progressing. And I've come to a bit of a crossroads on where do I take this YouTube channel, which I've enjoyed so much in building and creating videos on. I've been sharing snippets of my progression, my journey, my life as a dad, as a husband, living with this condition, with short videos on YouTube and the likes of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and have really enjoyed doing that. But I feel I can share so much more depth and detail on a video like this, where I can talk to you and share my thoughts and feelings around motor neuron disease and life in general. However, my progression has taken a bit of a sort of next step where I am no longer able to do the videos that I really want to do on YouTube, where I take you along like in a type of vlog, like a daily vlog, or even being able to hold a camera to talk to you. I'm having to set this up on a tripod, and then from this point onwards, I'm going to have to download this video, put it onto my laptop, sort of edit it in a way that I'm able to make it engaging enough for you to maybe listen to or watch. And it's all those other processes that I'm finding even more difficult now than I ever have done. Whether it's because of the weather, it's winter now here in the UK, or coincidentally, whether it's since my little bang on the head that I had not long ago. If you haven't seen that video yet, go and have a little look. I'll put a link in the description for it. But I had a bit of a fall, and since then my arms specifically and hands have taken a turn for the worst. So I'm now on a sort of a new journey of what I'm calling the path of least resistance. It's a term that's obviously commonly known, but I'm trying to find the path of least resistance to enable me to still do videos like this. Now, I've thought of the idea after a post I put out on YouTube here, asking my followers or subscribers to see about the idea of maybe doing a YouTube live stream ever so often, and then utilizing that video as a main video for people to can rewatch and replay. And yes, I think I might still try that and give that a go. But what I feel in terms of that type of video, which is a similar type of video to what I'm doing right now, there's only so much I can sit in front of a camera and talk to you about. And there's so much more to my life, especially with this slow progressing nature of my motor neuron disease, that I want to share and bring to the public eye, to show the goods and the bads living with this horrendous condition. So this is what I'm proposing, and I feel a lot less weight on my shoulders after considering sort of all the options that I want to take the YouTube channel to, and I'm going to utilize these. Now, these are my new glasses, the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, and it has enabled me to free up my arms and hands to be able to film whatever and wherever I like, to be able to carry on doing the videos that I actually really enjoy making, which are a vlog style type of video, and being able to have a camera on my face while being able to see a little bit better as well is amazing. If you were to tell me sort of 5 years ago when I first got that twitch in my arm that there was going to be technology out there that I could utilize and carry on making, or start making videos in the way that I want to carry on making them. I wouldn't have believed myself. But yeah, here I am, 2025, nearly 2026, and I'm wearing a camera on my face with AI built in, which is unbelievable. So this is what I'm proposing. I may still try the YouTube lives from time to time and just sit down and have a chat with you guys like I'm doing right now. But I'm predominantly going to be doing, and this is a type of video that I watch daily and find extremely entertaining, from Michael Barrymore. Now, he uses the Meta Ray-Ban glasses to do the type of video that I enjoy watching and I can see myself enjoy making. And it's a path of least resistance. I'm able to say, hey Meta, start recording. And then all of a sudden, I'm now recording. So it's mad. It's mental. Hey Meta, stop recording. And it's done. So that clip has now gone straight to my phone. I'm able to then use my phone a lot easier than I can use a laptop. I don't have to plug a camera in. I don't have to edit it on an editing bit of software. I could simply post that if I wanted to. And using my phone, I can utilize eye gaze technology or eye tracking as I'm using an iPhone. And it is the path of least resistance. As well as the editing, even the production of making a video, it's so involved. Just sitting down talking to you like this is relatively easy, but there's only so many videos I can make doing that. Take for example, a previous video I've done where I was able to, at the time, and have the physical ability to, move the camera from one position to the next to make it engaging, to make it, immersive for the viewer to watch, to keep your attention, because our attention spans have been reduced to, seconds, maybe minutes, because of the likes of short form content from TikTok and Instagram and so on. So yeah, this will enable me to gain some physical ability to be able to still make videos where I'm giving you more of what I see in my view and what I see, and bring you along for the ride, if that makes sense. And I really want to try and build up YouTube to a point where there's lots of what they call evergreen content. So people can, look back at some of my videos and hopefully relate to it if they're going through a similar journey to what I'm going through now, and may get some help or some support from it if they are dealing with it, whether they're looking after someone with motor neuron disease. And I just want to try and live life the best I can and want to bring you along for that ride. So I'm going to start testing the water, posting almost what I like. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It hasn't made too much of a difference in my daily routine because of the ease of being able to go start recording, stop recording, and it's already on my phone ready to post. I will still be carrying on making short form videos on Shorts, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, but from a long form point of view, I want to still utilize that aspect of YouTube because I think it's brilliant. And I will be utilizing my Meta Ray-Bans for the majority of it. It will be a POV style type of video, and I'll play around with what works and what doesn't for me physically and mentally, because it is exhausting to do just a simple video these days. It's just the process of doing it. If I might even do a video on that just to show you the reason why I'm making this video, because the process of actually connecting the camera up to the laptop, doing the editing, and I'm not talking about full-blown Mr. Beast style editing videos. I'm just talking just cutting out certain little bits where I may have made a mistake, or my kids are in the background fighting and I just don't want that in the video. Just doing simple editing things like that, cutting out bits and pieces that aren't relevant to the video. It's hard work. I can't do it anymore. And it's probably why I haven't utilised the long form type of videos on here, the best I should have done or could do, because it is that much more effort. And so it should be, because, I managed to monetize my YouTube channel this year, and the money that you can earn from YouTube is relatively okay in comparison to a lot of other platforms. And I feel that the longevity of having a long form bit of content or video on YouTube is going to be far more beneficial for someone to search and watch and digest than a short 1 to 2 minute video on the likes of Instagram and TikTok. So that's where I am at the minute. I don't know why I needed to tell you, but I felt like I should do, because of the post that I put out earlier asking you to vote, whether you would watch a YouTube live stream. And the majority of you said yes, you would. And, I think it was 60% said yes. The other percentage, around 30-40%, said that you would probably catch up on the replays. So don't get me wrong, I might still do that and just have a bit of a chat and a debrief and a sort of catch up type video like I'm doing now. But like I said earlier, there's only so much I can talk about motor neuron disease to you in this style of video. And I want to do a vlog style video where I'm able to utilize my Meta Ray-Ban glasses. So look out for my next video. It will be out probably in the next week or two, and I'll bring you along for whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm getting up to, and you'll see the highs and lows of life as me, a married dad with 3 young children, unfortunately living with motor neuron disease, or dare I say, motor neuron disease living with me. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.